640 WFNC. We got a crowd in here today, right now. I'm excited. NIMAYA, how are you, young lady?
I feel like I can't breathe.
You better look at me, young lady.
Oh, sorry.
Look, you just won like $40 gazillion, and
Yes.
I said we had to have you in here. It was a surprise to you. You are the recipient of one of only two, I think. However, they're giving out here. $40,000 scholarship from Big Future Scholarships, part of the college. What is it? The school board or school?
The College Board, Big Future Scholarship winner. She's one of three in the state.
One of three in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations to you. And
Thank you.
look, and I got mom over here. I had to just bring her in on a different camera here, but mom is here as well. You beaming like a chessy cat. You're excited, aren't you? Hey, her mic is not on here. What is your name?
SHANTAY DUPREE.
SHANTAY DUPREE. You were shocked by the presentation. NIMAYA, you didn't know that it was happening as well. And the school system did a real good job of camouflaging this because I got the press release. I knew you were going to get it. And I said, doggone it. But they put on it with what we call embargoed. So it was embargoed. So I couldn't say anything on the radio that morning because y'all might have heard them. They might have blown the surprise.
Wow.
So embargo, that's a good word. Terrible word for me as a reporter when I know I want to bring the good news. And the whole reason, NIMAYA, you're in here is because when I was hired here about a year and a half ago, I said I really want to do more stories about good news about good kids. And so you're one of them. And so here you are. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Now, what did you do to get the award? Do you even know?
No, I think it was like something we did in class. It was this thing where we had to set up our like future plan or whatever.
Right. Well, let's talk about that. You are a junior at Westover High School.
Yes,
Now, you're going to be a junior starting in a couple of weeks, or you're going to be a senior?
I'm gonna be a junior.
So you're going to be. So you already got $40,000. Look at you, $40,000 to start for a college career. We're going to have a school administrator tell us about the mechanics of this. We'll get back to you about what you've done. What is this scholarship, and why is it important to kids?
Well, first I want to say the fact that she's a little unsure about what she did just shows how each small step, how it might be seemingly small, really could have a big payoff when you're talking about your future. And so the scholarship opportunity through Big Future and through College Board awards students for taking those small steps and planning.
Well, but I don't want to interrupt you here, but I want to interrupt you because you're saying taking small steps. $40,000 is not a small amount of money.
It is not.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to be talking to Herschel Bell with Methodist Cape Fear Medical Center next week.
Mm-hmm.
Each student that comes in for the first 2 years gets $40,000 to go to medical school. So it puts in perspective that what NIMAYA has is not some little chunk of change. This is a big scholarship, and you said took little steps to get it. Can you explain how the process goes and how the College Board goes through the process of weeding through all the thousands of students in the country to say, this young lady is the one?
Well, it is a random selection, and that is also one of the great characteristics of this type of scholarship. So all students have to do is go online to bigfuture.org, create an account. That gives them one entry in. Just creating an account is an entry. You take advantage of the planning tools. Making a career list is actually what NIMAYA did. She identified at least 3 careers that she might be interested in. That is another entry.
All right, let me stop you there. Keep those entries. I'm gonna go to NIMAYA. What entries did you say that the career? Do you remember which careers you were interested in?
I know one of them was like film editing and production. So I think I clicked a lot of that. Maybe photography.
So when you're making the process and the selection, there's a list of different things that you can click on. You say, oh, I might be interested in this. Oh, I might be. So if you go to the website, it's going to help you kind of think about your future a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, and so film editing might be one of them. What draws you to that as a possibility?
I don't know. I just like I watch a lot of movies and stuff, and I think it's really cool how a story can be like shown through like just the way that it's
This
It's-
percent. Well, look,
yeah.
you know, you young folks, let me say this about you young folks. Everything y'all do is with one of these. You can take all kind of pictures and edit all types of things. It is amazing what you can do with your cell phone. We didn't have that when I was growing up back in 1843. You know, it's different now. The technology is there. So I can see your interest in wanting to do that because it is kind of easy on your phone. Do you shoot many pictures, videos, or pictures on your phone?
I used to.
Why did you stop? You need to start again. Why would you stop?
I don't know. That was like in middle school.
All right. Okay, so let me get you back off the spot. Let's get back over it. So that's one of the things that you do. You go to the website and you pick out a couple of things. Was it 2 or 3 that you have to pick out?
At least 3. So you have to identify at least 3 potential careers that you're interested in. And then you can also take a look at different colleges that offer those programs. So the Big Future opportunity is trying to match students with their interest and then an actionable plan forward so that they can achieve their goals.
And when you tell students this, and the reason we're doing this also, in addition to of celebrating NIMAYA, we're also letting all students who are getting ready to go back to school know that the clock is starting right now. So what do you tell students who say, "Hey, I want one of those $40,000 scholarships"?
I think the first thing to know is that there's no minimum GPA. There's no minimum test score that's required. It is just getting in there, creating the account, and getting started. And then it's random selection. $40,000 is the largest prize. So NIMAYA got the largest prize, but 3 of those are handed out each month. $40,000 3 times a month from College Board, but there are several $500 scholarships that are offered every day, and that's the range, $500 to $40,000.
Now, do you know the philanthropists who started this, or how is that money there to be able to be given away? Are you?
I wish I did have that background for you,
Okay.
but I do not know.
I will do the research on that and find that out and share that in future shows that I do here. The main thing right now is there's 40,000 that she has. Does it have to be used at a particular school, or how does it have to be used?
No, it goes with her to whichever institution that she chooses. And so, the plan is to be very strategic so that you come out with minimal debt, hopefully no debt. This kind of opportunity changes the trajectory for students.
Well, it's right now, the money is just kind of sitting, waiting for her. And is it being invested anywhere so that by the time she graduates, another 10,000, 15,000 is put on it, or is it just sitting there? It's going to be 40.
It's held for her until she's ready to enroll into college.
Okay. Well, it's probably being used as a nest egg to continue to build more scholarships for more students as well. All right, we talked to you guys enough. Now we're going to talk to Mama. Mama, how you doing? I'll put this camera on you real quick.
I'm well, thank you.
Well, now you were there when this happened, and did you know your daughter was going to get this?
Absolutely. I didn't know. They kept me in the dark as well.
So so how did it work? I mean, why did you go to where you go, and what did you think you were going to?
Well, I thought I was just going to meet the new principal, Dr. Canteen at Westover. And, she made it seem as though it's going to be a meet and greet. She's new. She wants to meet the students. That's how she got us there. And lo and behold, there was a whole crew there that was waiting to say congratulations.
So when you walked in the door, were you see camera crews and everything, or
Not immediately.
you didn't? Okay.
But we sat down and we spoke a little, and I'm just looking around and I say, who are these people I see? I'm just thinking maybe it's none of my business. And then they came in the room that we were in, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's going
What
on
you mean? The cameras
today?
started coming in?
Yes,
and
what's going on today? I was a little intrigued, but it was a really good surprise.
Well, I'm going to tell both of you, the day that I saw it, and once the embargo was lifted off of me, I took your picture with the $40,000 check, and it became the banner on my Facebook page.
Wow.
And we put that up there so that everybody could see it, and the story was posted as well. And we did a story on it here on Good Morning Fayetteville as well. And I said, I'm going to get this young lady in here, get her mama in here too.
Wow.
And we're going to talk about it and celebrate good news about good kids.
That's amazing.
All right, look, we're going to give you one more chance to encourage kids who are getting ready to come back to school to know that this scholarship is available. And an interesting thing you said about it is it's not a GPA-oriented scholarship. Is it money that they could be also used to go to like a Fayetteville Technical Community College? It doesn't have to be a 4-year school?
They could. So they use the money to help them further pursue whatever they want to do after high school. I think it's important for all families to know that college is for everyone who wants to go. Cumberland County Schools is doing the work to prepare students for whatever their post-high school goals are. And then opportunities like Big Future help to make that possible through college and career planning tools and also scholarship opportunities. You don't have to have a minimum GPA. You don't have to have a minimum test score. You just have to take action.
All right, well, look, on that, we're going to close out this wonderful session about good news about good kids. NIMAYA Williams, we appreciate you, and congratulations to you. I want you to come out of your shell a little bit as you get ready to go to college. You're just a junior. And, if you think about it, and even Mom, it is tough to ask someone who's 16 or 17, how old are you?
16.
16, what do you want to do for the rest of your life? Now, and I'm going to tell you this, as a former college adjunct professor, your college degree is not going to make you smart. It's going to give you the keys to play the game of life at a different level. It's going to tell an employer that you're able to take the written word and turn it into action. So take that in mind as you go into your junior year. Learn, read your books, and turn your books into action, okay?
Okay.
All right. Congratulations to you. I'm bringing you up on the screen by yourself. Boom, there you are.
Oh.
All right. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Today will be partly cloudy with afternoon thunderstorms and a high temperature of 90 degrees. Tonight, the storms will come to an end. Then skies will turn partly cloudy with a low of 73. And Friday will be partly cloudy with an isolated afternoon storm and a high of 92. Temperatures will continue to get hotter through the weekend and into next week, reaching the mid and upper 90s, and higher humidity will make it feel just a little bit hotter. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Hi, Rachel. Thank you so much. 77 now. 77 degrees in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also Fort Bragg. You're listening to News Talk 640 with WFNC.
Attention Lumberton, the used car liquidation blitz is on. 1 week only at Lumberton Honda. Get your winning drive and score with hundreds of pre-owned vehicles at liquidation prices. All makes, all models. Credit challenges? No credit? No problem. We'll tackle any obstacles and get you financed today. Got a trade? We want it. And we're paying top dollar. The used car liquidation blitz. Coming to Lumberton Honda. Exit 22 off I-95. Offer with approved credit. Trade value must be determined with visual inspection. See dealer for complete details and expiration.
Attention Lumberton! Attention Rainford! And you too, Fort Bragg!
Remember this, 295-95, exit 22. That's the brand new easy drive from Fayetteville straight to Lumberton Honda. And you're here in 20 minutes. If you're buying a Honda, there's no